Liberty Falls, oh Liberty Falls, how you have broken my massive balls. This map so far, I'm gonna be honest guys, Liberty Falls, Liberty Balls, as I'll be continuing to call throughout this video, does not look like a fun Call of Duty Zombies map to play in general. Now this video is not going to absolutely be bootylicious blasting Black Ops 6 Zombies as a whole, because I feel like Terminus still might have some exciting, interesting gameplay loops and Easter eggs for us all to discover. So I'm not really too worried about the whole of Black Ops 6 Zombies. I think it will be a decent year, at least as good as Cold War was, but probably a little bit better because we'll be receiving a bit more content and steady updates. But Liberty Falls in a blanket vacuum objectively looks blander than mush that you would be served in prison in like SpongeBob or something. Like, it looks like prison food as equivalent to zombie maps. Does that make sense? It just looks bland, uninspired slop. It looks like Treyarch woke this up as a fucking alpha map from Cold War that they had sitting in the background for like 5 months of development. It just looks unbelievably bland, boring, uninspired, and dare I say, like complete wet hairy ass cheeks sliding across your chin. Like, it does not look like an enjoyable experience at all from what we've seen through COD Next and all the teasers, the gameplay. The only good thing about the map was the intro cutscene, which does not reflect how the map will actually play or be like at all. That is just something entirely separate, unfortunately. Now, if the gameplay was going to be as good as this intro cutscene, this discussion and this video would not be being created right now. I feel like the community would be rejoicing, even if we just got to play as Richtofen or something. Like, if they just gave us something to hold on to, but instead they moved their giant hairy Activision nutsack with that big W for Warzone into Zombies and said, here, take the Warzone sack and enjoy it down your throat. We know you play Zombies for Zombies, but we are rebranding as Warzone Zombie now, so you can take this fat fucking nutsack that hasn't been shaven since the Bush administration and goddamn take it in your mouth. Like, it is absurd. I just do not get why they're trying to Warzone-ify Zombies when the people that already play Zombies will already buy COD for Zombies, and the people that already play Warzone and multiplayer, they're not gonna not buy COD if their Zombies mode will appeal to them. So you're kind of just upsetting the Zombies demographic while probably making the other demographic like 1% happier. Like, they probably still don't give a fuck, to be honest. Like, I feel like if they're gonna be playing Zombies, they would learn to enjoy what it is, and Activision shouldn't feel the need to fucking change it like a goddamn Powerpuff Girls science experiment. Oh, add a little bit of Warzone, a little bit of multiplayer, a little bit of bullshit, a little bit of my hairy asshole in your fucking mouth. Like, it's just absolutely diabolical what they've done to Zombies. As a Zombies fan who's been enjoying Zombies since 2009, I got into it with World at War. I got it into a little bit late, but I've been playing this mode for over a decade, and it just so very much hurts my tight little butt cheeks to see what they're doing to the mode. Now, I actually don't completely mind the general gameplay loop of Cold War. I think it was fine. I'd give like a 6 out of 10. It wasn't anything to write home about, but I would not like chop my balls off if I got stuck with it, you know? So that's why I'm not too worried about Black Ops 6. I'm worried about the vibes, the aura, the feel, the fucking goddamn vibes, okay? This does not look like Zombies at all. This looks like they got Valve to give them a CSGO alpha map to use to put Zombies assets on. It does not look anything like a Call of Duty Zombies map. When I think Call of Duty Zombies, I think Origins, giant robots. I think Canada Toe, an abandoned theater to wander around and find some Minecraft porno to watch to kill the time, okay? I think of Der Eisendrache, giant dragon heads coming out of the wall, bows and arrows, fucking ambient music, medieval castle, Mechazoid, freakazoid fuckheads trying to take you down with shock charges. I think of Transit, the fog, the bus, the lava, you know, even Die Rise I think has a pretty good aura with the goddamn atmosphere and abandonment. That beautiful ass skybox has unlimited aura points. Mob of the Dead is literally Alcatraz prison, showing that they can take a real world location with enough resources, time, and effort to build something astronomically beautiful, like with the Mob of the Dead. Literally a real world location, and they zombified the fuck out of it. So sometimes I forget I'm even in Alcatraz prison. I feel like I'm in some hell prison they made up because they literally made it hell, and it's such a cool feature. I think that's one thing that I really don't like about this new modern Zombies, is because it feels like Activision is like currently watching over the dev team, like, hey, is it Warzone enough, guys? We want to make sure our Warzone players that are gonna play this mode for 5 minutes will enjoy it, or like looming their big fucking Activision ass cheeks goat seeing the god goddamn dev team to make sure that it falls in line with their Warzone fucking build, you know? Because back in the day, it felt like Treyarch had this like almost infinite creativity option before Warzone, because they want zombies to appease the zombies fans. Now they want zombies to appease the Warzone fans, and it's just a giant fucking mess. And it just feels like Activision's nutsack is dangling in the wind like wind chimes all over the place, playing a musical instrument that says fuck you, make us money, fuck you, make us money, over and over and over again. And Liberty Falls, to get to the point of the video, Liberty Falls is the whole problem with this current system. Liberty Falls is this incarnate. Liberty Falls is encapsulating this perfectly, because it is bland, uninspired, non-creative. It is a multiplayer flipped Warzone asset that they decide to throw zombie models on to chase you around. This is what Treyarch can cook when given not enough time, not enough creative budget, or not enough liberty. Haha, get it, Liberty Falls, to be as creative as they want. When they have to bend their boner to the whim of Activision's greedy, fucking dirty Scrooge McDuck feathery fuck hands by their balls until they're sweating and just coming in Activision's big greedy paws and palms to make them sell more bundles for Warzone and everything, you know? They're like, oh, if they can't use that bundle in zombies, maybe they won't buy it, so, you know, we gotta fucking ruin the mode to get 5% more bundle sales from little Timmy and his stupid ass parents. Like, no, it's bullshit. I hate it. It's just the most uninspired looking garbage ever. Like, as a zombies player, I don't buy Call of Duty until it's Treyarch Zombies Time to Flip Around, okay? Because the multiplayer is very bland and boring. Omni Movement looks like it might be changing that, but Zombies is what drew me into Call of Duty. That is why I play Call of Duty, because it was an entirely separate game from Call of Duty, is what it felt like. It was like its own side devs, its own side home. It was kind of felt like playing an indie game in a AAA game, but it was like a AAA game quality indie. It was just weird. Like, it was like a gold attached to a tumor, and I only, like, enjoyed the gold. Like, I did not play multiplayer for years, and now I only barely do from time to time, if I do need a small break from zombies. But that's why I like Zombies, because it didn't feel like multiplayer. It felt like its own thing. It had its own personality, its own identity, its own gameplay loop that was entirely separate. And now that they're trying to blend multiplayer into this gameplay loop, it's no longer feeling its own separate identity. It's not feeling like it has its own loop. It's feeling like it's a part of the same machine, when it felt like it was its own separate fucking functionality. It's like we went from a roller coaster to a goddamn treadmill. It's just fucking ass cheeks, dude. It just sucks absolutely hairy butt crack. And I do not fault Treyarch at all. I would never call these devs lazy. I think the devs are doing exactly what they can and as much as they can with the greed and corporate butt fungus growing inside of Activision's brain-rotted zombie gazillionaire Mr. Krabs and money grind fucking GTA money glitch wanton company. They're just greedy fucks. They're Mr. Krabs incarnate. And I really hope that this Microsoft acquisition will maybe give the future COD teams more time to cook and more creative liberties, and maybe Phil Spencer can fill in the head role of Activision, because whoever owns Activision now is a cock and deserves to be sat on by Woody Woodpecker until his dick falls off. It's just not a very good time, you know. In Minecraft, of course, it's just not good. He deserves to have all of his Minecraft diamonds stolen, you know. It's just very sad to see how far this game mode has fallen and how just uncreative it has become, because that is one thing that always drove me back, was just how absolutely creative Zombies was. And even in Black Ops 4, that mode was pretty ass, but it was still so creative, and I've been playing it a lot lately. It feels way better than Cold War. Holy shit. Yeah, it's just sad, dude. Liberty Balls breaks my balls, dude. It is just such an unfortunate state of events that the COD Zombies community has been put into. We've been thrust into this bullshit scenario by Activision's greed. I know damn well Treyarch wants to make an Origins or Mob of the Dead quality map, but they probably just can't. Not to mention they got different devs now, and these devs and head creative directors just might not know how the fuck to do it, okay? Like, they lost the Krabby Patty secret formula, and Jimmy Zielinski, Jason Blundell, even Lee Rossum in Infinite Warfare, these guys were the secret formula. Now they've gone and fucking replaced them with, like, test tube babies, like they were Dr. Gero from Dragon Ball Z, making these androids to make zombies that just will do whatever the hell Activision wants, you know? So we literally don't have these same creative liberties because we don't have these same creative people anymore, and I think that's the problem. I think these new heads in Zombies are very capable, but I don't know if they're as capable as, like, Blundell. I think Blundell, like, did a lot of drugs or something, and I don't think these people have ever even, like, touched a bottle of beer, so I think that's the problem, you know? Jason Blundell would probably trip DMT to come up with an idea for a Zombies map, and these guys probably, like, use ChatGPT is kind of what it feels like. Liberty Falls, man, this pack-a-punch cam looks like baked beans. Okay, it's literally the fucking baked beans cam. Now I didn't come up with that, but holy shit, is it true? Ever since I heard it, this camo just looks like baked beans. It does not look like a good pack-a-punch camo. The vibe of the map is literally 0 to 10. There's no fucking reason to ever look at the skybox, look at anything. Like I don't want to explore Liberty Falls. I'm excited to go in and explore Terminus, like to see how much the map changes and how much the environment changes and how everything flows and what that island and that experience has to offer. But Liberty Falls, I could just go load up Maud or Toten, up the gamma till it looks like it's daytime, and it'd probably be the same fucking experience but better, because at least that map has a Panther Soul, that a cooler wonder weapon and a better pack-a-punch camo and unique bosses. Unless the Easter egg is cool, I can't see Liberty Falls being more than like a 4 out of 10. This is going to be the map you play on your tweet on Basalt, and you got 1 neuron left, and you maybe want to grind a few camos for now before that fucking alcoholic nap breaks over. That's how I can see myself playing Liberty Falls, when I'm just absolutely drunk out of my mind and I just want a quick map to play and fart around for a few moments. But other than that, once I get around 100 on this map and we have more maps to play, unless the Easter egg is quick and fun for speedruns, I can't really see this map being played by many people that are into Zombies for Zombies. But, you know, at the end of the day, this was definitely clearly made for Warzone and multiplayer players. So if they enjoy the map, I can't complain too much. You know, people are definitely going to enjoy the map, and I think that's fine. Like, if you enjoy this map, if you're hyped for Liberty Falls, good for you, man. I'm happy for you. I just cannot force myself to care about this map too much. I'm gonna give it a try, and this is not to completely shit on it, it's to shit on it, but I think it can still be redeemed. I still think it has a chance for redemption if it's a very good map, Easter egg wise. Maybe the musical Easter egg will slap. Maybe the main quest is gonna have like Richtofen boss fight. He's gonna throw his fucking ass in a circle for us, and we're gonna have to trim his ass hair as the final boss before he lets out a giant colossal titan-sized turd on us. I don't know, but at the end of the day, as of right now, it looks like straight fucking Dunkaroo dildo cheeks, and I would not even let my 5-year-old nephew play this map because of how bland it looks. It might remove what little personality he might have, you know, from scrolling TikTok 24/7. So that's kind of sad. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you're dude watching the whole thing, remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe on the video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Remember to stay cautiously optimistic for Liberty Falls and about pretty much every game ever right now with how the gaming industry is. And I hope you guys have the rest of your day go fantastic for you gamers. Take it easy, boys. I want to shit on Richtofen's sexy fucking mug, dude.